Hi everybody, we're here today with a litter update for these medium Australian Labradoodle puppies. Hi, I'm Claire from Van Isle Labradoodles, and today we are doing a video that's going to tell you about each of these puppies from our Santa Hearts litter. We're going to give you a little update on Mama Labradoodle Austynn, and we'll give you all of the puppies' weights. So the puppies are 2.5 weeks old now, and this week's video is going to show you all of the puppies now that their eyes are open. That is the major milestone that these puppies have reached in the past while, since our last video. And so the puppies are all just gaining weight so nicely. Austynn is being a wonderful mom to them all. And we've also moved the puppies. We've put them all out of the maternity ward into our doodle den. And these puppies settled into the doodle den really easily. Absolutely no problem at all. So we're going to go through each of these little Labradoodle puppies in birth order. We'll tell you a little bit about each puppy, and we'll also give you their updated weights. And you'll get to see all of those beautiful, gorgeous open eyes. So the firstborn in this litter is Orange Collar. Now, Orange Collar is this really sturdy puppy. You'll see that Orange Collar is nursing, and he really doesn't like the idea that I'm asking him to leave the milk bar. And you can see they're all quite strong now. So it does take a little bit more effort and persuasion to convince them that they don't need to be at the milk bar. Hello, sweetheart. So this is Orange Collar Boy. He is a beautiful black and white party boy. And it's really interesting now that these puppies are a little bit older, we can see a little bit more color developing on them. And this little handsome fellow, he has some of the gorgeous, what would have been phantom markings up on the top of his head. And we're going to see that in a few of the puppies where we see some absolutely stunning highlights. They're a little bit of a caramel dark red color. And that's thanks to Mama Austynn and the fact that Papa Umbiju is a black Phantom Tri-Boy. This little fellow is a bruiser. He is 1.08 kilograms. He's the biggest puppy in the litter, and he is, as I said, the firstborn. And you can see already this guy has excellent eye contact. He knows exactly where to look. He doesn't know that it's me. It's not me in particular he's so enamored with. It's just the fact that he realizes that's where the heat is, that's where the warmth is, that's likely to be where there's comfort and food. Now these puppies were all just wormed just before we started filming this video. So you may see a few of them going because they don't really like having the worming solution put down their throats. All puppies in the world, not just Labradoodle puppies, but all puppies are born with worms. Mama dogs have a type of worm that is dormant, and the only time that worm becomes active is when they become pregnant. So that's why our puppies all have to be dewormed. So we do that for our puppies at 2, 4, 6, and 8 weeks of age. And we do that because the worms lay eggs, and so they can come back, and this way we're sure to get all of them. So this little guy, as I said, he's a bruiser, he's a mover and a shaker. He's walking around really well on all fours. We'll just show you all of his beautiful little markings there. And look at that head on this little guy. He looks a little bit like a St. Bernard, I think. He has a really nice, big, blocky head, just like what we like to see in Australian Labradoodle puppies. And then the white around his face is absolutely adorable. And, oh, there's some kisses for me. Thank you. The puppy still can't hear, but that will be coming soon. And we'll put him back, and I'll bet you he'll find his way to a good spot in the milk bar without any trouble. The next puppy that was born is Pink Collar Girl, and she's right here, and she is the complete polar opposite in that, first of all, she's a girl, and she is the tiniest puppy in the litter. I mean, look at how much smaller she is. She is 670 grams, so a little bit more than half the size of Orange Collar Boy, but definitely quite a bit smaller. She can still fit in my hand, and she is just the prettiest little thing. Her little white goatee just sets off that ebony coloring so beautifully. These puppies all enjoy gorgeous gleaming coats, and you can really appreciate how shiny their coats are when you look at the black dogs. And even Pink Collar Girl has a little hint of that caramel highlight shades up on the top of her head here. You don't see it all the time. You do need to have either bright sunshine or with the lights we have here for the videos, you can also see it. This little girl is our little sweet dolly girl. She's very petite and she's quite quiet in her nature. She's not pushy at all, but she's a very gentle little soul, and she just loves to be cuddled up with Austynn. She is a real little mama's girl. And you can hear her. She's making her little squeaky sounds. She is a communicator. She does like to call for Mama Austynn quite regularly. And whenever we come in to see them and handle them, she always gives us a little bit of a hello too, don't you? And you can see she too has that beautiful eye contact. Both Mama Austynn and Papa and Bijou are very, very strong in their eye contact with people. They're both very strong people dogs, and you'll see that in the puppies. Next up is dark green collar, and dark green collar is a black and white party boy. He's over here. Pink is crawling over top of him right now. Hello there, dark green. Now you'll notice that quite a few of the puppies today do not have their ID collars on. Now, that's a little bit of a bone of contention for me. We used to be able to get these collars and they were Velcroed right the way around. So it was really, really easy to have them stay on the puppies. And it was very easy to adjust the size as the puppies grow. Because of course, they grow very rapidly at this stage, as you can tell from how much they've grown in 2.5 weeks. However, they change the style of the collars and they just have Velcro at one little bit, so the puppies can get them off really easily. And when Austynn is cleaning them, as she does throughout the day, she also pulls them apart and they come off, so the puppies lose their collars. Now, at least these ones are all different enough that it's easy enough for us to know who's who, because it is something of a rainbow litter. But if we have a litter where they're all chocolate or all black or all caramel, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. So we're going to have to find a solution for that. So in the meantime, this is dark green color boy, and he is 910 grams. This guy has the cutest little face. He's got these adorable little freckles over here, which I just find so cute and so appealing. And the white on his face makes that little wishbone shape at the top of his head. Really pretty. He has more white on his body than his brother Orange Collar does. He has some black spots here and here, which when he was first born I mentioned, and you couldn't hardly see, and as time goes on those will become more and more pronounced. They will be more of what we call a freckle, so they won't be as solid as the black that's on the top of his head. He too has a beautiful shape head, also just a very handsome boy. Yes, again you can see that strong eye contact, going right away looking for the source of heat and comfort. Beautiful high set ears. This little guy is just sort of right in the middle of the pack, and gentle, easygoing soul, aren't you? Yes, you are. But also well able to defend his spot at the milk bar. Yes, that's my boy. So that's our little dark green collar boy. Next is brown collar. And brown collar is, where are you, brown collar? I may have lost a brown collar. Oh, where are you, brown collar? Sometimes it gets really hard to find all of these puppies when you've got 10 of them. So I have to just check back here. Brown collar is our chocolate party girl. Here she is, right here. She's right in front of me. I'm blind. There we go. This is the first of the chocolate color puppies that were born in this litter. Hi, beautiful. And you can see her pretty chocolate party markings. And here is her beautiful face. And you can see that she has that lovely white all around her nose and her cheeks. And then, of course, that great big white goatee there. Beautiful wide open eyes, full of interest and curiosity in the world. This little girl is 790 grams, so she's on the lower end of the scale. But you can see even the smaller ones, like pink color girl, these are chunky puppies, super juicy puppies. Yeah, we have no shortage of grocery for Mama Austynn, do we? And you'll see on the top of this girl's head as well. Again, we have that gorgeous highlighting in the color there. Beautiful caramel shading, which is just so pretty. Now, because Bijou is a phantom and Austynn carries phantom, that's why we're seeing some of these really cool highlights. There is no phantom in the litter. We were expecting to have one or two show up, but nobody showed up because the genetics just didn't line up for this litter. But it doesn't matter. Pattern is just something that's cool and interesting. What really matters is the puppy's temperament. That's what we really are focused on more than anything else. And you can see on this little lady's feet, she has a few smudges and freckles. Just like the last puppy had the black freckles, she has some chocolate freckles. Yes. So that's our beautiful brown color girl, our little chocolate party girl. Oh goodness, we got some complaining going on. Somebody doesn't like the spot that they've been designated. Next is Lime Collar Boy. Where are you, Lime? I just saw you a minute ago. Lime Collar is one of our black puppies. Excuse me, Brown. Can I just get your brother there? Because I think you're on top of your brother. Oh, yeah. Come here, sweetie. Oh, my goodness me. It's such a big puppy pile here. I can't get everybody out. Better make sure I've got the right puppy before I disturb whoever this is. Nope, that's Pink. We leave Pink there. Here, you are Lime Collar. Way underneath here at the front. When you've got all these black puppies, it takes a little while to be sure you got the right one. There we go. Hello. Hi. Oh, got a little bit of a messy hairdo. Oh my goodness. Now this puppy is one of the puppies that has one of these gorgeous heads courtesy of Bijou. Bijou is a stunning boy, and he has reproduced himself in many of these puppies, and Lime Collar Boy is one of them. He has that absolute signature Labradoodle head that we love so much. Beautiful, beautiful, short little muzzle, great strong stop. This dog's coat just gleams, and then that white goatee courtesy of Grandma Bijou, oh, just sets him off. He's just a beautiful puppy. Gorgeous, gorgeous, shining ebony color. Hello, handsome. And then you can see that great, big, juicy, full tummy. Yes. And then a little bit of couple of white tail lights there just hiding under the feet. Hello, beautiful. And Lime Collar Boy is 850 grams. Beautiful weight, just doing really well. This is a really, really sweet puppy. He's very, very tuned into people. Always one of the first to run up when you come in and say hi. And the really cute little short ears there. So that's our Lime Collar. Next is Red Collar Girl. Red Collar Girl, oh goodness me, look at this one here. We have a typical Labradoodle here. This is the most favorite pose of all Labradoodles, upside down, and rub my tummy for me. Oh my goodness me. Do as this little, oh, and we've got the spot making the feet go. So Red Collar Girl is right over here. One of the puppies that's lost her collars. And Red Collar Girl is another black party, and she has just the most beautiful markings. She's really pretty, and this is my favorite feature of her. She has this little bit of white in the middle of her black. That's something that you don't see too often and is quite unique. This little girl also has a beautiful head. I love the way the white goes straight up her face like that. Super high ears, nice and tiny ears, all things that we strive for when we're breeding Australian Labradoodle puppies. And Miss Red Collar Girl is 800 grams. So she's pretty much dab smack in the middle of everybody. And that's pretty much her personality too. She was quite a talker at first, and now she's not anywhere near as loud as she used to be. Very affectionate, and she is already up running around play fighting with her siblings. She is quite an outgoing little girl and really full of enthusiasm and fun. She does like to have a lot of fun in the day, don't you, Red? Yes, very pretty girl. Next is Yellow Collar. Yellow Collar is another one of our beautiful ebony boys, and he's right here and easy to find. Another chunky monkey. Oh my goodness, these puppies are chunky. Hi, Yellow. Yellow again has that beautiful white goatee from Grandma Bijou, and he has a couple of little white dipped toes in the front, and then his back feet also are little white dips. He too has that beautiful head. You're going to get tired of me saying it. beautiful short muzzle. Short muzzle means that we don't have a long pointy nose, just a little short nose, and then a nice strong stop. And this is the stop where the nose meets the forehead there, and the angle that produces. This little guy has some of the highlights around him too. And if you actually look to the side of his face here, you can see that he has phantom markings. They're faint, they're definitely not strong, but they're there. They're also on his paws. So he is, I guess, what you would call a weak phantom, but he's not weak. No, he's not weak. We don't want to say you're a weak boy, because you're not, you're a strong boy. And if you look really closely, you will see as well that he has the little dabs of color over his eyes. And lime color boy, or yellow color boy, I mean, is 800 grams as well. So he's the same size as his sister, red collar girl. So that's our yellow collar boy. Next is black collar. Hi, look at all these pretty faces. Look at all these faces. So this is what I really like about these puppies. They're always looking to find the people. They're like, oh, hi, here I am. Do you want to pick me up? Should we play? Yeah, I know. That's what you guys are all saying. Now, I need to find black collar though, because we haven't gone through all of you. Yeah, everybody gets to have a turn. Black is over here. Oh, I know. You just want so much attention. There we go. And you can see Austynn is cleaning Lime up there. So Austynn still cleans all the puppies. They are able to go to the bathroom on their own now. And indeed, sometimes they go to the bathroom on top of us when we're hanging on to them. But she still cleans them all and keeps them spotless. She is really a very devout mama. This little sweetheart is a red. At first we were calling this dog a caramel, but no, this is a red dog. He is a red dog because if you look, he has a black nose. A red caramel has a brown nose, and a red dog, if you're a Labradoodle, has a black nose. So this is a red boy. He is a red boy. And you can see he has a little bit of white around his nose, his lips, and just a little smidge of a goatee. Hello, fussy pot. This is a fudgety boy. He likes to squirm a fair bit. He's hard to hang on to because he's a mover and a shaker. And you can see he has pretty white markings on his chest there, on his toes. And he's just he's a going concern, this little guy. And Mr. Black Collar is 880 grams. And he too has that nice pretty head, very sweet puppy, and of course he has this gorgeous red color, which so many people are so fond of. Yes, so many people like red puppies. Now one thing about red puppies and chocolate puppies is they generally tend to fade as they get older. So if you do receive a chocolate or a red Labradoodle, you will notice that their color will become a bit lighter, generally speaking, as time goes on. That's why we don't like to focus so much on color and much more on the temperament. Next is green collar. Where are you, green collar? Calling green collar. Oh goodness, are you over here? Here we are. Oh my goodness, this is a chunker. Look at that great big broad stomach that you got going on. I wish I was a puppy and it was really good to be fat and chunky. Oh yes, that would make me much happier. This is one chunky puppy. He has a chunky head, and he is just a bruiser of a dog. He has beautiful caramel highlights that you can see on his head there, and he too has that signature goatee, and then he has the pretty white on his chest to really set off this lovely chocolate coloring. Now, as I said, the chocolate will fade. He will probably not stay dark like this. He may, but chances are more that he will start to silver and lighten as he gets older. And this is our second biggest puppy in the litter at 1.02 kilograms. So he's just a smidge smaller than orange color, but he's a little bit more square in terms of his body. So he is even chunkier looking than Mr. Orange Collar is. Cute little puppy. He's a bit of a squirmer as well. Not quite as snuggly as some of the other ones. Fairly independent kind of guy. You can see how he doesn't sit still as nicely as some of the other ones do. Now, everything I'm telling you, again, they're 2.5 weeks old. This is not their permanent temperament. It may be a sign of what's to come, but it's just as likely that they're going to be entirely different. And we're going to put him down because he has no interest in me holding him right now. We don't like to have them doing things that they don't want to do. And last but not least is dark pink color girl, who is somewhere in here. And I saw her before, and I think this is her over here. Is that you? Yeah, that's you. I could recognize her by her tail lights there. Oh, and she has just been chowing down this whole time. Now, dark pink. Oh, she's a bit wet. You can see Austynn's been giving her a real cleanup. Oh, and she's got the bad hair going on there too. Hi, cutie. So this is another one of these absolutely stunning ebony dogs. Beautiful, beautiful black, shiny coat. Oh, and look at her eyes are at half mast because she's been eating so much. She's pretty much put herself to sleep. Hi, baby. This little girl is a cutie pie. She's very affectionate. She's a warm dog with lots of engaging personality. She has that beautiful goatee like the others. A teeny, teeny little smidge of white on her chest, if you can see it there, which by the time she grows up is going to have disappeared. And then she has the little white tail lights on her hind feet there. This girl is a very calm puppy. She's very quiet. She's one of these girls that just takes things in stride, and she does love her groceries. And she's 880 grams, so she's the same size as Black Collar, the chocolate boy. But you can see she's pretty much zoned right out now and just gone to sleep after eating everything. Hi, that's a good girl. So we'll put her back. That's all the puppies. That's all 10 of our beautiful puppies in our Santa horse litter. And look at this, we have our first escapee. They're not even 3 weeks old, and already they're starting to move around and trying to look for how to get out and about more. Now for Austynn, Austynn is just our sweet little girl. She has the loveliest disposition. She just is so gentle with the puppies, very caring, and you'll see that strong eye contact. Very seldom do you see Austynn without her tail wagging unless she's sound asleep. Otherwise, no matter what her tail is wagging, she takes life. She's the type of dog who life always is not a glass half full, but pretty much a glass 3/4 full. She's a one happy, happy girl. And you'll see she's got that little smidge of white in the front of her as well, just like some of her puppies do. She's doing really well with her eating. She's back to eating on her own now. We don't have to hand feed her anymore, which is really a nice treat for us. She's put on weight since she's had the puppies, which is by virtue of her diet, which is an amazing amount of calories. She eats more calories than I do, but she also is feeding 10 puppies. So she's eating about 4 pounds of raw dog food a day. She sometimes has some cooked food in there. We do cook for her as well as provide her with a commercially cooked product. When we cook for her, we give her roast chicken primarily. She has lots of raw beef as well. We give her raw steak quite often. Yes, you like that. And she also eats a special kibble that's designed for breeders to give to mama dogs when they're just in the last stages of pregnancy, and also when they're lactating, when their calorie needs are so high. So she's that as well. And then I soak that in the raw goat's milk, so she has extra calcium. And she also has raw goat's milk cheese. She has tripe at least once a day, if not more times than that. And she also eats probably 4 to 5 chicken necks a day. She is a complete connoisseur of bones and chicken necks. So you can see all the puppies. You can see that the brown one here is still upside down. You can hear some squeaking and complaining. Now that is because these are now the second shift that have been getting milk. So there's a little bit less supply, and you can see how hard they work to get it. And there you can see these two are playing with each other. That's Black and Yellow Collar, playing away. Orange is trying to figure out how to escape. And Brown Collar here, she's also upside down, sound asleep. So they're doing great. They're really a fun group of puppies. They're lively. There are lots going on when you have a group of 10 puppies. And I think when we do our next video, you're going to be amazed at all the things that they're able to do. So we hope you enjoyed today's update, and that you enjoyed meeting all of the puppies, finding out a little bit more about them this week. And we'll be back again when the puppies are about 4 weeks old to give you some more updates on them. In the meantime, if you're one of our families, we will send you pictures next week of the puppies when they're 3 weeks old. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.